every evening when the sun goes down, get with my party and I begin to clown. I don't care what the people are thinking. I'm not drunk, I'm just a drinker. I set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. One more round won't get me down.
Hello and welcome to Drinking with Fear. My name is Pete Selby and I am the Fear. And
He's back.
Yes, exactly. And I am back. I have been.
Look
on
how
my
brown
travels.
he is.
He's not brown at all.
No, he's not even a little bit.
I am actually.
You're
It's just
not.
the I don't.
You're not even
I
peeling.
don't tan. I don't tan very well. Well, I do, but I got to be careful when you're fair haired like me. Fair is in not many. On the top of the head, for example, you got to put a bit of factor 50 on, which then obviously you put on your face and that. So like,
You're not even pink. You look no different.
elsewhere on my body, I am tanned.
You got white.
as fuck.
You got the opposite effect.
Yeah,
Downstairs
Did you just
region is that brown.
tanned your balls and that was it?
Yeah, I have got proper tanned parts
Okay.
and white parts.
Okay. Don't want
Yes.
to see him.
No, not white bits, white tits.
Okay. Fair enough. Who are you drinking
Thank you
with
very
them?
much.
Who are you drinking with, Pete?
I am drinking with Mr. Ben Roper.
Hey up. You all right?
I'm fine. I'm delighted. In fact, after going away, which we'll come on to in a minute, I'm glad that we're doing this. I'm glad that we're back.
Have you missed us?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
And if you believe that, you believe anything. But welcome to Drinking with Fear. And if it's the first time you listen to Drinking with Fear, where the bloody hell have you been? We've got Wayne
Where
Miller.
have we been?
We got Wayne.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah,
you doing,
Wayne's
Wayne?
here as well. And we're sat drinking around the table and we're recording our conversation. And there's 21 other episodes which you can find at drinkingwithfear.com.
21?
Yeah, this is episode
Yeah.
22.
Oh, shit.
Including many episodes, including Christmas specials, Hogmanay specials,
Halloween.
Halloween specials. In fact, one person listened to this who was on the holiday. I told him about the podcast because he listens to podcast, and he started to listen to it and he went straight in with the Halloween special.
Well, that was good, and that was.
Yeah.
It was.
So, Hello Miller, basically, a different Miller. Anyway, we are sat drinking. I've just come back from holiday. I've been to the Barbados. And that's why we weren't here last week. Although I think the other episodes, I think we did it quite well. I think they I did an automatic upload, and they did it. It worked. Technology
sweet.
worked. Yes.
Good.
So we recorded one, and it went out a week later, basically.
Yay for technology.
And it had an automatic thing. I mean, it's dead boring this, but it worked. It worked. So I've been to Barbados to watch the cricket. Although obviously for a holiday, it's kind of both, really, you go for a couple of days. And now we're back, and we're sat drinking. First of all, what are you drinking?
Me? I'm on Carling.
So Ben's on Carling.
Straight up Carling.
A straight up Carling.
Straight up. It's a cold one, ice cold, large can. It's all right.
I've actually stolen one of your Moretti's.
You're on a Moretti, so you're actually drinking a decent beer for a change.
I can't help but notice you're not drinking anything, Pete.
Yeah, where's your drink?
No, I'm not drinking anything. Do you know why?
No.
Because I have bought presents.
What we got?
Should I have not opened my beer so I can enjoy a present?
I'm going to finish mine.
Have we got a neck of beers?
In a Tesco's bag. A Barbadian Tesco's.
Well, I put them in a Tesco's bag.
Is it Crappenbrow?
I put it in a Tesco's bag purely because it's...
Is it Red Stripe?
Because you can't see through it, you see. So I've got... what would I bring back from Barbados?
Rum.
I've bought
Lilch.
rum.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've bought a bottle of, for you, some
Mount Gay.
Mount Gay
Thank you.
rum. And for Ben over there, I've also bought a bottle of Mount Gay.
Oh,
rum.
that's the best. Thank you, Pete.
And for me,
I
I've
love
got
Mount
some
Gay.
Mount Gay rum. Mount Gay
Wow.
is there's many rum distilleries on Barbados. We went round two actually in one day. We were going to try and get to actually the distillery where they do Mount
Have you
Gay.
kept this outside? It's fucking freezing.
It's been in the kitchen, and apparently it's been cold today. So Mount Gay, the distillery is actually in Bridgetown, the capital itself,
Beautiful.
right near the stadium where they play cricket. But there we go. And there's actually a huge bottle of this, a litre bottle back in the kitchen.
I've never been bought a Gay before.
Mount Gay's
Liar.
it's it's probably the most famous rum there. It's very, very nice. Very nice.
Looks it.
There was one particular bar. I mean, I'm not really a rum drinker, but over there you have to. And I got completely smashed one night drinking this at brilliant bar, and I think I sent loads of pictures out on social media at the time. When it
I
happened.
didn't see any.
No, it's for the best.
Okay.
It's for the best. But yeah, so there you go. There's your presents.
Thank you, mate.
Do you want to
Thank you.
join it now?
Yeah.
I'll have a
Let's
swig.
have a little bit,
Oh,
mate.
you've got the glasses.
Funny
out.
enough, I've got glasses already.
Oh.
There's one for you. One for
Yeah, pass
you.
them down.
Could have fucking washed them, man.
There's no but wins, don't it? You get bought a present.
I told you would tap that wire.
I did tell you why.
And I will talk among yourselves because I'm going to go and get the Coke as well because you want some rum and Coke.
No, I don't.
Nah, I'm alright.
Really? You're going to drink it neat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm coking it.
Oh, okay.
Why would you buy something lovely as this and then spoil it with a...
It goes really nice with...
Exactly. My dad used to say that. It's like the bloke who invented the cushion. Where some bloke invented a really comfy sofa.
And then you put
And
a
all
cushion
nice,
on it.
perfect against your back, and then some arsehole invented the
Yeah,
cushion.
but he didn't have my Jason Statham cushion.
No, he didn't. That's a good point.
So that's the that's the presents out the way, which is fantastic. Oh, nice noise that was.
Oh, that's good. I tried my first bit of gay.
Pour some in mine.
It's really nice. I like that.
It is.
So I'm not particularly a rum drinker.
No, that's nice.
We'll see what it's like.
We've never had rum on the podcast before, have we?
No, this is
I
a
don't believe we
first.
have.
This is a first. Now, Wayne, you
Well,
drink
that's very
whiskey.
smooth.
Yeah.
Very
Beautiful.
smooth.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
That's really, really good.
I like that.
I could live with that. Yeah, you don't need any Coke of that.
I normally would agree, but I told you. I
fucking-
fucking told you you're not that Mike all the time. That's I told him. Didn't I say it?
You did. It's not making great podcastery.
Well, no, not really. Also, since I've been back, I've obviously caught the cold that everyone's had.
Naturally.
That stuff is going to sort you right out because that's just gone down the throat very nice.
No, I really like that. Did you save anyone from dying this time, Pete?
I did not save anyone from dying.
Did
No.
you kill anyone?
Possibly, because we hired a couple of cars because there was a group of 8 of us, and the cars arrived. And if you've ever gone and hired a car in a foreign country before, the standard of car varies massively. So if you're going to go to like Ibiza, you can get a brand new car, a brand new big fancy car for about 40 quid for 10 days. It's ridiculously cheap. It's amazingly cheap. Over there, it's very expensive because the road's got loads of potholes in. So these 2 cars turned up. One of them was basically the Pussy Patrol car. It was a red,
Kill Bill.
like a red Micra, and it had like a black trim, one hubcap. It was basically the worst car you've ever seen in the world. The worst car.
And you got that one?
And then the second car turned up, which took over the mantle of worst car you've ever heard. This was the Murder Wagon. Now, the Murder Wagon was a silver saloon, which was the dirtiest car you've ever seen in your life. The mirrors fell off. There's basically been dead bodies in that car easily.
Had somebody had a soup kitchen in it?
No.
Like in the other guys?
It was the worst car in the world, and we followed the Murder Wagon in the Pussy Patrol, and
So you didn't have to drive the murder wagon.
I wasn't driving any of them,
Oh,
and but basically the how the exhaust stayed on, I have no idea, and
Especially with you in there, mate.
yeah. Well, no, I was in the car behind, fully enough.
You and the potholes.
Cheeky bastard, but it's a great place. It might sound funny, if you've never been Barbados, go. It's very easy to say, but you've got to go. It's dead cheap. It's really cheap. It's not as expensive as people think to get there. Really, it's great.
Okay.
But the island's fucking amazing. This is the second time went to the cricket, and we're not going to talk really about the cricket, but it's a game that's probably going to go down in history. It's going to be talked about for decades to come.
Really? That good? I don't follow cricket at all,
No.
mate. I don't care for it. So
England were record-breakingly bad.
Nice.
They were awful, absolutely awful. In terms of the last thing, really, in terms of wickets, the 18 wickets were lost on one day, right? Which is unbelievable.
Wayne, does that mean anything to you?
No, but
we lost 18 wickets.
we lost all of we lost 10 wickets, and then they lost 8. We thought this game is just going to, the pitch is going to disintegrate. The next day, no one lost a wicket. There was no wickets lost by the West Indies. So it just proved how shit we were. Basically, it was rubbish. It was. They were that bad. But I had a great day. I was there for 2 days. And
Does that kind of make it a bit better though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we just lost normally, if we lost in over 4 days and it was quite tight at the end and all that sort of thing, great, you lose the game. But it's basically like in football, going to a game away from home against a team that maybe you think you're going to win, and you've lost 9-0. This is what it's like.
So yeah, it's better if you're going to lose spectacular.
Yeah, definitely. Like when you're losing 9-0 and you're chanting, "We want 10." Go on.
Exactly. And there were so many other things in terms of the cricket which went wrong, and again, record-breakingly wrong. It was just very funny. But we had a great day. Everyone had a great time. And that's about it. You know, I sat next to a person on the fucking plane on the way back. All right. Well, you know, I can't really... Okay, big fat cunt on one seat. And then,
who was on the other?
Yeah. And then the other side of me was the other side.
Do you have like a reserved name badge? It's on there like having trains. It's a big fat cunt.
And the other side
Do you
was
get
this
priority boarding?
Yeah, with a luggage. No, and the other side of me was this guy who basically had a really, really bad cold, really bad. So the whole way back, it was just I had no room, and there was this guy he kept on moving in his seat every 5 seconds because he was just ill.
Was this one of the people
was
that you went
horrible.
with?
And
No,
Oh.
no idea who they were. But one guy, a massive bloke, and a guy who was ill, and I'm just sat in the middle going, for fuck's sake.
And,
It was
you are
ridiculous.
now ill as well.
I've got the cold, obviously now.
Andy's overweight.
Was there anything that went on during?
You've caught both.
I've caught both. I've caught fat.
Was there anything that went on in this flight home that we should know about, Pete? That you seem to have contracted this person's cold?
No, it was just you got no chance.
Things get lonely up there, mate.
You're in a confined space for
Yeah, exactly.
eight and a bit
Yeah.
hours.
At
And
any point, did you fall asleep and then dream that you were like skiing?
there's no way that what?
Yes, I'm with him.
Oh, there's no way.
He's doing the actions.
There's no way that I'm falling asleep on a fucking plane,
Sounds like the sexiest flight home ever.
especially next to fucking Andre the Giant and Mr. Death.
I was once on a flight home from Mexico.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. And we all got split up. And I got put towards the back, nowhere near any of the 8 lads that I'd gone out there with. And I got put next to this young couple.
That's for the best.
And it was for the best because they had an iPad or a laptop or something where they could watch Family Guy. So whilst everyone was getting really bored, because the films had broken down, so you couldn't watch any of those, so you're just deadly silent. So we were watching these. And then the battery ran out of it, so they started to go to sleep. And I kind of tried to doze off a little bit. And then I felt something was going on next to me. So I'm in like the aisle seat, and these two were cuddled up, and there was a blanket, and she had her head under the blanket. What was going on? And it kind of opened my eyes a little bit to notice that she was noshing him off. But you can't make a scene about it. So I'm just trying to just shut your eyes, look away, pretend it's not happening. It might stop.
Glorious use of the term noshing him
Noshing
off.
off.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Classy.
Kudos for that.
Yeah. So yeah, she carried on. That's all. And I'm just trying to just stay completely still because if I stand up, it might embarrass them. I don't know why I'd be worried about that. And yeah, just tried to get some sleep. Anyway, about half hour later, she'd finished doing him over, and they decided they wanted to get some sleep. And then I turned my light on to read, and she woke up and said, "Excuse me, that's very distracting. We're trying to get some sleep here."
To be fair, I'd be pretty knackered.
But yeah, they'd spent the last 20 minutes sucking a fella off. Anyway.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something like, well, finish me off and then I'll fall asleep or something.
Ugh.
No, I'm not that dirty, Pete. Not that
What do you
dirty.
mean,
No. God, what's wrong with
That's
you?
some class, man.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm not the guy who said noshing someone off.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, no, it's fine. I was giving you credit
Oh,
for
that's
the
fine,
for
so
the
now
use of
do
the
that.
term.
Plus,
but-
you already
but-
knocked one
but-
out before she woke up.
Okay, yeah. You're going down that route. Going down that route now.
You pigeoned her.
Seagulling.
Seagulling, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, sounds a great flight home for you, Pete.
Do you know what? When I said pigeon, I was like, that's the wrong one. But no one will pick up on it. It'll be fine. You know, people are right.
Hopefully half the people won't understand what we're talking about anyway.
They don't really. People are right in and say, you know,
What's seagulling?
it was seagulling you're on about, not pigeoning. But there you go. Pigeoning might be something else.
It probably is.
Probably
I
is.
don't know what you're talking about. What's
See
seagull?
there?
Seagulling.
Seagulling is Well, it's usually when you're done from a height, say you're on a roof or a balcony.
Is
of
it when a
some
man
sort.
and a woman love each other very much?
No, it's when a man usually is loving himself.
Okay, fair enough.
Doesn't have to be from a height.
Yeah, well, that's the idea, because then, let's say you're on a balcony or a roof,
Okay,
and you
I'm there now.
ejaculate,
I'm there now.
and
yeah,
it lands on someone. I think, Seagull just shit on me.
okay, but it's not.
But it's not. No.
And it's you.
Or you're walking down the road or whatever, and it's in your hand, and someone kind of walks past you, or you're behind someone, and you just kind of go Seagull.
Oh, that's Spider-Man, isn't it?
Is that Spider-Man? Is it?
Yeah, that's
yeah, that
Spider-Man.
makes
When you're just in
sense,
your
yeah.
hand, you do that.
Oh, yeah.
I love these things. Have you ever gone through the Urban Dictionary? With some of the things that are in there, it's like Boston
Yeah.
pancake, rusty trombone, and all that. I find them hilarious.
What's
In
a
fact,
Boston pancake?
pancakes when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Yeah, naturally.
And at the end of sex, the woman takes a dump on the man's chest,
Yeah.
and then sits on it to make it into a pancake shape. But it can only happen when there's love.
Oh, I just call that Friday night.
Is it called a Boston pancake because of the Boston crab?
Maybe.
Because that's the move in a Boston crab. You'd sit on someone and
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
There you
probably
go.
what it is. I always
very well informed, Mr. Selby.
I found it just as funny through going through the Urban Dictionary, those sorts of sayings.
Do you go through like categories, or do you just pick a random
No, they
phrase?
just come up. They just come up. But then when the KFC released the Dirty Louisiana, I thought it sounded exactly like one of those.
I'll have a dirty Louisiana. And can I have that person in the back? Her over there.
Definitely,
Can you give me the dirty Louisiana?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Fingers dripping with grease at the end of it.
Oh,
$3.99.
So welcome back to Drinking with Fear. I was going to suggest actually after we were talking about Urban Dictionary, I think what we should do is we should create our own Drinking with Fear Urban Dictionary.
Okay, so it's got to have like an American state with a noun attached to it.
That's the sort of thing. So a Louisiana, dirty Louisiana, or
Definitely.
a Boston pancake. But we'll come up with suggestions. We'll do this in a couple of weeks' time, 2 or 3 weeks' time, because we've got to think about these
setting
things.
homework.
This is homework for
good
everyone.
idea.
So
Do we have to reenact these?
Depends
Just,
what.
just to show slide by
what
slide
is-
how to do it.
Yeah.
I think but we have to do a number each, 3 or so each.
I'm not doing number 2.
and they could be for lots of things. It doesn't have to be for that, so it can be for anything. But
Does it have to be local? Does it have to be like a Colville shotgun?
it can be.
It's a great idea, though, isn't it? Yeah.
And what the other people have to do, again, production meeting on air, what the other people have to do
I like
is
Colville shotgun.
they have to guess. They have to guess what it is. So if you say Colville shotgun, then we have an opportunity to guess, and whoever gets nearest gets a point.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
idea.
there we go.
Oh, that's a-
Yeah, that's a lovely old job.
Hiya, Wayne. Took Jenny back last night.
Colville shotgun.
Only gave her a Colville shotgun, didn't it?
Wow.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah, it works. I like that.
Depends what a Colville shotgun is, though.
We don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know.
We can
We'll
only
have to
guess.
think of something.
We can only guess. So that's our actual homework for the next few weeks.
Nice.
Okay.
And
No, I'm
and
happy
you've
with
got that to listen to on Drinking with Fear. Anyway, back to what we're talking about today. So since I've been away, is everything sorted in the UK? We're all good. Everything's fine.
Oh no, everything is swimmingly smooth.
Swimmingly
mate.
fine. That's
Yeah,
Better than ever.
I have a new impression.
Oh god,
Now,
it could be anyone. Though,
Can't you
mate,
just
couldn't it?
improve
You're not-
the ones
no.
you have?
No. This is.
Oh, I think I know this impression. I think I was with you when you.
I think you were.
Oh god, and it's not good, Wayne.
All right, so don't tell me. Do the impression. Is it someone I would guess?
You will find out. Okay.
Okay.
You be quiet, Ben.
Okay, I'm
This
saying
is
no.
the new impression, which technically I'm ripping off someone else, but there we go. Obviously, because that's what an impression is.
It's
But
Ray Von.
yeah, Ray Vaughan. Thank
A
you.
bloke that calls himself Ray Von, and you nicked it off.
Right, you ready? Complete silence.
Go on then.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I was in the
that it?
zone, then. I was in the zone.
Fuck's sake.
He
Right,
was.
wait.
All right, go. Go on, John.
For fuck's sake! Just about. Right, quiet.
All right, I'll let you go. 3 times the charm.
Anyone seen Arvera?
It's as bad as the first time I heard it.
Anyone seen Arvera?
It's terrible, mate. I know who he was trying to be.
I think it's the rum.
No.
never seen Vera.
You're getting worse every time you say it, mate.
That is textbook. In fact, this links back to the pigeons earlier.
He's trying to be Jack Duckworth from Coronation
For
Street.
fuck's sake, you've given it away.
He got no idea. No one could get that.
People
Pete.
listening to this, they could
No
have been
one
guessing.
could get it.
They could have been guessing. They would
I
have
think
got
it's
it.
cheating if you're
terrible.
putting Vera in there.
Yeah, but you still didn't fucking get it.
No, because I don't watch him.
Yeah, but you know who Jack Duckworth
And because
is.
it sounded nothing like it.
Yeah, and
Anyone seen Vera?
Yeah, no, the point of
Sounds like
an
the Cookie
impression,
Monster.
Pete. The point of an impression is you have to sound like the person that you're doing the
That's
impression
on the
of.
list of my impressions. That's
Did
now
you
number,
used to watch
number 9.
Coronation Street?
Yes.
Did you?
I've watched a couple. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I hate impressionists, though. I really do. I just hate them in general. I think, like, who's that Alistair McGowan? All he's done for his entire life is he can talk like 3 different people, then goes on a show. I think he was on.
But he goes on
Pointless
Alistair
or-
McGowan, doesn't he? That's what he goes on.
It was on Pointless or something like that, and it was already saying, "Oh, Alistair McGowan." So,
Rum's kicked in.
Yeah, I love it.
so I read recently you bumped into David Beckham, and then he'd just go and talk like David Beckham for a little bit, and that's it. And that's his joke, or he'll move on. And I really liked it when we were there with David Beckham, and then I met Prince Charles. He does like 5 impressions. That's it,
And then Jack Duckworth turned up.
and sounded nothing like what you've just done.
It's the easiest talk show guest to get on. So, we'll
course
get
it is.
on Rory Bremner, and basically Rory Bremner comes on, and you'll just
And we'll do John Major.
yeah.
Oh, that's
So
it.
anyway, John Major, and he'll do the impression, and then Jack Duckworth,
I never seen Vera.
and it just goes like that. It's dead easy. I don't
And
mind
then
it.
you've
though.
got
No,
like
I hate
comedians. Who was the guy who played David Merrion?
Keith Lemon,
Keith Lemon. And he did all the
Bo Selector,
Bo Selector shit.
which is
Where,
brilliant.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
well,
good.
But,
I mean,
but they weren't
but
impressions, were they? They were
No,
just
exactly.
a piss take
It doesn't
version of
matter.
it. Yeah.
So that kind of made impressionists worthless because you clearly don't need to be any good at impressions
exactly.
to be funny.
I'm completely on your corner. Wayne.
Yeah.
It's not very often that I agree with you, mate. But
No.
yeah, I'm with you.
Because you're usually wrong.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of an announcement to make. It's happened whilst you've been away.
Well, I think we all knew anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Pedro.
Pedro?
He.
You got married to
I
Pedro.
can't cheat on Pedro. I love Pedro. So we've been talking recently, Pete, that and yourself, Wayne, that our viewing figures are quite good, and we need to take that next step. That's what we need to do to push on.
Start
to
faking our figures.
possibly. And so there is talk of that we are going to start filming some of these episodes and putting them out there. Is that fair to say?
I've heard that very, very dirty rumour.
Yeah, we're going to censor Selby's face, though, so don't worry too much.
Okay. So in response to that, and I've taken one for the team, lads, I have applied to go on the chase.
So you can pedal the podcast?
Exactly that. Exactly that. I've got 3 different ideas as to how this could work. So, firstly, by the way, I've only had an email back from the Chase confirming that my application has been successful, and my next stage is going for an audition. So I'm waiting for that.
Okay.
So my ideas are: A, Bradley could possibly talk about it. I don't know whether he's allowed to do that sort of thing though, because I put down in my application that I do podcasts a lot, so it'd be great to put that sort of thing out there. B is that, I don't know, maybe afterwards, I get this impression that there might be like an after show party or something like that. We can have a drink with them. And
what are the name of the...
Bradders.
Yeah,
you got Brads, or you got the Beast, or you got the
the
Governess,
Beast,
or the
that's
Dark Destroyer. I hope I get the Dark Destroyer. Love a bit of Dark Destroyer. Cinnamon, the Vixen.
He's recently got
Nigel
married?
He has? Well, he got
Yeah.
engaged.
Nigel
Oh, he's
Ben.
engaged. I thought it was married. Okay.
No, Sean Wallace.
Is that his name? I thought
Yeah,
Nigel
yeah.
Ben was the Dark
He
Destroyer.
was Dark Destroyer, but no, he's just
Okay.
got that. And maybe one of them could tweet it again. And
Yeah.
then we maybe go to that next step. Or alternatively, in the cash builder round, if I don't know the answer, instead of saying pass, I just say drink it with fear.
Drinking with fear is the answer. Drinking with
Just
fear.
go with that.
That is a really good idea.
Actually, no.
They'll never air it.
Never say pass. Never say pass.
So-
Which TV show was it? Drinking with Fear.
Yeah. In
No.
what year was Henry II born? Drink it with fear.
Drinking with fear.
No, it was 1483.
Drinking with fear on Spotify? No.
yeah.
Drinking with fear on YouTube.
Who invented the
iTunes.
Who invented the submarine? Oh, drink it with fear.
Was it the podcast format like Drinking with Fear? What is a Boston pancake?
Oh, I've got that one, brothers. When a man and a woman love each other very much.
Bradley, ever been KFC?
But no, I'm going to do it.
Oh, that's
I'm going
amazing.
to do it. So hopefully,
Oh, I really
surely,
hope you get on.
what an episode that will be.
That'd be
We're gonna
amazing.
do an episode the week after I get no questions right and bow out quite gracefully.
That's the thing. There is one, obviously, big question, though. You're going to have to answer some questions.
I'm all right with questions.
Yeah, no.
Do you watch The Chase very often?
All the time, mate. Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I was thinking
love
we
it.
could have like a practice run and get some like questions.
I've
from
even got the
show.
app.
There's an app?
There's an app, yeah.
What does the app
I've
do?
even got that.
Well, I guess it asks you questions. Fucking hell, what else would it do?
It does.
Yeah, but is it a bit more interactive with the show, or is it just
No,
completely
it's-
separate?
No, you get to pick if you want 1 or 4 players.
Oh, okay.
You're playing in that, and then they do the same in the...
I never really watch it.
All right, well, you'll have to soon.
I don't think
Because what I'm
ever home in
thinking,
time.
what I'm thinking, if this is successful, Pete, I'm thinking me and you,
You
pointless.
fucking clumsy fuck.
Not
you!
that wasn't aimed
All
at
right,
me.
you cunt. Calm down. I just touched the fucking mic.
Before we started recording, there's a cable coming out of Wayne's mic, obviously.
Well,
And,
you've set it up wrong, clearly.
and I said specifically, I
It's
said,
never usually a problem.
watch that cable. No, I won't touch it. I said, don't touch the cable. So far, I think we're in double figures the amount of time you've fondled the cable. And
But
then
no, what I'm thinking though, Pete, is if that's successful, me and you on Pointless,
now we're talking.
there we go on that, yeah?
That's my kind of program. Yeah, I'll definitely go on Pointless. Because they would ask questions. Osmond
They
would-
will, and our answer would be drinking with Finn.
Exactly. Osmond would be well into that. And we can wear the t-shirts as well.
I like
Definitely.
that Alexander Armstrong. Is that the guy? name
Wayne, I
there?
think you should do Tipping Point.
Is that the...
Ben Shepherd one.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be good on that.
I think you should do
win some.
Ninja UK.
Go on, if I'm taking one for
Yeah.
the team, if I'm taking one for the team, yes, definitely Ninja Warrior UK.
I can
is
do
Wayne
that shit.
talking about the podcast.
Well, with Chris Akabusi or whoever's on it. No, that's really exciting news. Then
It is
think-
exciting,
Should,
mate.
should
It
we
is.
all apply then? Should we
Or
all have to
apply
apply
separately.
Do it.
You
We
can't
all-
do teams in it, can you?
No, you can't do
No.
teams.
No, no, well, because
What-
you're on a team with other people who don't know.
Oh, okay. Is there any quiz shows where we could do a team?
Nightmare.
Oh, I'd
Is
love
that
to
still
go on
going
Nightmare.
for adults?
Obviously, it's not,
Go
but it
back to
should
the
be.
1980s.
Yeah, no, but they should do that. That
Love
would be great.
Nightmare.
You know, we would be excellent. Who would be? Well, I can't be the person in the helmet.
No, it won't fit.
Won't fit.
No, it won't fit. I'll go in the helmet.
Yeah, sorry lads, you can't go on the
As
show because
usual.
Pete can't fucking get the helmet on. He's got the
What other job roles are
he's
there?
got the special
You have
reserve
to-
one.
You have to tell them where to go. Like 3 steps forward, 1 step to the left. It's like cha-cha slide,
Yeah,
basically.
and then you spellcast and like so when a dragon comes out and you like spellcast CUNT and then it disappears and so, you know, that's how it works. That's exactly how it works. If you could go on one quiz show, past or present, what would it be?
Haven't we covered
I
this?
feel like
I
we've
think
done
we
this
have,
before.
Yeah, but I think we said Nightmare or Funhouse. I think.
I'm fairly sure we did. Gee,
was
we've
nearly-
been doing it this
that's
fucking
the man
long.
gay kicking in, isn't it?
1703 Barbados rum.
Might say that Wayne's bottle's half gone already.
Well,
Well, he's had some of mine.
I have a little
Okay.
drizzle. But
That's fair
I'm
enough.
gonna put some Coke in mine, so that's fine. And then some
Yeah,
Diet Coke.
soft.
No. But yeah, well, that's great news, Ben.
Thank
and,
you.
And it'll be free advertising for the podcast. It's a great way to drive things. But no, you are right actually about the filming. We're just going to get the technicalities and okay, fucking hell, get the cameras.
Well, it might not happen like soon.
No. Maybe a month's time or so. I think we'll be rocking and rolling. Well, I mean, I think people like to watch it as well. It'd be interesting to see how we do it and what sort of a knobhead.
I mean, if
you
we
two
want
are.
like the viewing figures up, we could just have it on me
No.
the entire
Let's
time.
not do that.
We're not going to have a
people
Halloween
in.
special every single week.
Oh, that happened to me this morning.
No, I don't.
Oh God, no!
It's really funny.
It's
It's
not-
such a touch for me.
I thought you were going to get you got scratches on you again.
No.
Thank Christ.
I was in Farnborough this morning.
We don't have to go through that again, do we?
No.
No, I was in Farnborough this morning, and they'd had a fair bit of snow last night. And I came out of my hotel this morning at 6:45, fully expecting to have to scrape my car because there was that much that had gone on. So I set up 15 minutes, got out 15 minutes early just to do that. Got into the car park, looked round, and I couldn't see my car. Looking all around for it.
Is it a white
Couldn't see
car?
it. No, it wasn't a white. It's a black car. It's a black estate car. And I didn't notice it because directly in front of me, where I thought I parked it, it was there, but it had no snow on it. Every other car in the car park had shitloads of snow, covered all of it. And Yeah, mine had been completely scraped clean.
Someone got the wrong car.
Yeah, the bloke next to me was also driving a black estate car. looked very, very annoyed, and was then scraping his one. It had quite clearly been done.
You should have tipped him.
Oh, it was lovely.
Just to rub it in.
The only thing that's going through me, who keeps a scraper to hand, not in the car?
So his car was there still?
He was parked
Oh,
to the
so
left-hand
yeah, he's
side of
obviously
mine.
not gone into his car to grab it.
No, he's obviously
unless
got
he's
this.
Really
he's
stupid.
got this to hand and gone out. Gone, oh, there's my car, this black estate car. Let's scrape it all down, make it nice and clean. Until he's got to either the point of unlocking or notice the number plate.
Did you thank him?
No, not at all.
Did you seagull him?
I'd like to fetch you before I go. I'll be back tomorrow night so we can drink some more. I don't care what the people are thinking. I'm not drunk, I'm just a drinking. I said more, another round. I said more, another round. I said more, another round. One more round, get me down. Another round.